Hey there, gearheads. Chuck Fasst, back out here at the Beaches Cruise-In out here at PIR. Had a few things I wanted to touch on here. Big Chief had a few things to say in his podcast about cash days that happened down there in Texas this last weekend. He could not participate because they would not allow ProMods. So he went anyway, but he said he was disappointed, but we know he's not because he has bigger fish to fry. And there will be some fish fries in the next season coming up. Don't ask me what date it starts because I don't know yet. A quick update on David Bird Jones, which I mentioned in the last vid, who got his BaddAzz Camaro and truck and trailer stolen. Still no word on that. But in the last vid you saw that he was running a Nova, boyz Nova, and we hear from Chief that boyz stepped up and loaned him his whole trailer, truck, and car to go out racing for about a month. So that was cool. They say he didn't fit into Birdman Racing's Camaro all that well, so I don't know what the status is on that. So anyway, this cash days, as these guys were describing it, sounds pretty cool. Actually, I guess who got butthurt out of this whole deal was the production company that films the Street Outlaws. I guess they had scheduled the finale for their next season for all these guys to get into some heavy-duty races with some big-name guys. And Big Chief says, hey, cash days is coming up. We can't do that. And so they turned down the production company. So, God damn, my hair looks like shit. Let's take a look at some clips. Here's 660 Video brings us this clip. They're out there in the back. So they got the hat out and they're picking their competition. You can see the warehouses in the background. It's really dark out here. This is the real deal here. So all these guys went to cash days, and this sounds like a pretty cool event. I mean, I gotta say, it reminds me of the old days, only about 1,000% more badass. They are out there in some industrial area behind some big building, and there's like 3,000 gearheads all gathered up behind there. You wouldn't even know it. And there's 16 guys that have been invited to run them off to see who is going to be the big winner. So Murder Nova was there, and I guess he was doing good. He made it all the way to the finals until he had a bad coin toss and some bad traction issues. Okay, so here's the list. We can see right at the top Kamikaze and Cornbread, two cars that have been featured by us in the past. Now Cornbread wrecked his car, so we'll have to see what's up with that. I suppose I should give a shout out to someone named JJ and Precious. It seemed like all the guys were very impressed by them. Evidently Precious is a driver, and she was showing her stuff. Guys, this is cool seeing this Yenko. Kamikaze is always good for. There's a good smoky burnout. Here's this one, courtesy of NXGonzo. Okay, here we see Kamikaze backing down, and there's the crowd out there. And we see a Cornbread who's evidently in a Nova, and these guys are about to run them off here. Alright, here goes their first race, and looks like Cornbread jumped way out in front of Kamikaze here. Looks like he took. But I can't say enough for what those outlaw street racers are doing for motorsports here in this country. Looks like they're gaining fans like crazy, young fans, and I think they're taking them right away from Fast and Furious and getting these young people back into Mustangs and Camaros and all the rest. So Got to give a shout out to those guys for that, man, because that is cool. Okay, looks like we got Murder Nova fixing to make his first run. He's got GoPro cameras all over his car. Wow, sound like the left lane had to jump, but oh, Murder Nova is gone. Here we have first and fourth generation white Camaros about to get it on. By the way, we came across a BaddAzz Camaro out here last week. We did a feature on that, the Outlaw Z. So if you haven't seen that one, we'll stick it right here for you. Trucks running them off here. We got some trucks in this event. Wow, it sounded like Shawn got the jump. We got Murder Nova still hanging in there, and you can see they're racing right out there on the street. Alright, looks like a lot of rubber getting burnt. This Precious here, that's the gal that Big Chief was talking about. And here's this BaddAzz Yinko SC. So it looks like we got a couple early Novas squared off here. The lightest cars out there, no doubt. Oh yeah. Now we're hearing a blower here, no doubt. Looks like we got a supercharger, a couple of carburetors sitting on top. This guy's running a nitrous bottle back there too. This is probably the only supercharged ride in this competition here. So here we go with footage from Midwest Street Cars. And this is the final round. Murder Nova, oops, up against a truck. Well, that truck pops a wheelie. Well, you can tell from this angle, a lot of traction problems. Well, there you go. This went on till after 5 a.m. And Big Chief gave a shout out to Limpy. He's the guy that's been putting on these things for some time, I guess. There you have it, guys. Marcus, Cash Days winner.
That's the wrap on Cash Days and DFW, legit Cash Days. Murder Nova comes out. Everybody says we don't street no more. We do that TV show. We race cops and tracks and no preps on it. Comes out, goes to the final in the freaking first legit Cash Days in I don't even know how many years, 4 years, 5 years.
All right, this is the finals out here on a Wednesday night. This is a special race. It's for $1,000.
Final of the night comes to life.
We got Bill Hurd in the left lane. Jeff Staley.
Series in 2016.
Finals.
Both drivers are green on the starting line. Down at the finish, the win light comes on for Jeff Staley.